Christopher is moving. So as you guys know, Christopher has been a stay-at-home dad now for about a month or two. He decided to quit his job and I would take over finances 100% due to social media, and that's been going pretty good. I mean, we've had our ups and downs. Social media is so finicky, but he's been a stay-at-home dad and we've been making it work. The transition wasn't very easy into him staying home because I was in a routine and he was in a routine and the girls were in a routine that were all just kind of like based around his work schedule. So it took a really long time for us to get on par and be in the same mindset, which we're there now, which is really nice. And we're actually making our routine better. He kind of got on my nerves at first being home just because I wasn't used to him being home all the time. But eventually that went too, and it was really hard. It wasn't really easy, and especially with social media, finances were up and down a lot because I'm not like a huge creator on social media. I made enough to pay our bills, feed our kids, and go do a couple of things a month, but we don't make like an amazing amount of money, like an unbelievable amount of money, because I am still a small influencer, but I make as much as a 9-to-5, making about $10 an hour. Some months I really don't make that much, so we started supplementing with doing ship deliveries. At first we started because we were bored and wanted something to do with us always being home with him, being home, and me, you know, having to work from home. So we started to ship deliveries, which supplemented really well, and we actually really enjoyed it. So some months were really good, some months were really bad. So basically, since it was only 2 months, 1 month was really good and 1 month was really bad. And I started getting discouraged, but you know, kind of gave myself a little kick in the booty to do better. And so this month has been a phenomenal month for us. And as you guys know, I've been signed on to an agency to help get me collabs and brand deals and stuff, and that's been going pretty well as well. So things have been going okay with him staying home, like financially. The kids have loved him being home. They're like mind blown that dad wasn't going to work anymore, which is really amazing. So we've been able to do a lot of the family and like really start bonding, because like it's really hard to bond when your husband's gone all the time, especially when he's working a job that he really doesn't like. And all the jobs that he's worked, he doesn't really like the job. Alright, love you, bye. Sorry guys, and I know that I've been rambling a lot. I'm very bad at doing this kind of stuff, so thank you for bearing with me. The good part of this video should be coming in the next minute or two. And we've been able to like work on our bus a lot, which is really good. And we planted a garden. We're growing lots of herbs and fruits and vegetables, which is really nice, something we've always wanted to do. And we started making plans, you know, to buy land somewhere after we're done traveling and build a homestead, live completely off the grid, raise our kids, you know, in nature. Sorry if y'all heard that cough. Ella is not feeling the greatest right now. So we really started making plans, and him being home allowed us to do that, and my social media could fund that. But like I said, it was really wishy-washy, and you know, I felt stuck because I haven't grown in a while. And it's not like because numbers matter to me, it's more like, you know, brands kind of look at that and they're like, they don't really want to work with you if you're not growing. So I got really discouraged with all that. But anyway, I'm done rambling about all of this. I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing it, but let's get into the really good part of this video. As y'all know, on TikTok and Instagram, I've been hyping up. We got big news for our family. It's life-changing. Absolutely nobody's guessed what it is. Well, a couple people guessed half of what it is, and I'll explain that half coming up. So the moment you've all been waiting for, Christopher is moving to Alaska. Okay, tell him why you're moving to Alaska. Yeah, look at the camera.
I don't have to.
Okay. Well, tell him why you're moving to Alaska.
I was looking on Indeed for jobs, and I found a job that was in Alaska. It's basically a salmon hatchery. They have 5 different sites. One's mainland. It's in more like kind of southeastern Alaska, but closer to the central of it. And they've got 5 hatcheries, 4 on the island that's southeast of Anchorage. And I'm going to the hatchery that's on the south end of Esther Island, which is part of a national forest. But basically, as a rundown of what happened, basically I was like, "Ha, Lydia, look at this job. It's in Alaska. Isn't that funny?" And she was like, "You should apply for it, just 'cause,
It would be like your dream job.
And I applied to it, and like the good person that applies to jobs, I messaged them after, basically saying, "Hey, yada yada yada. I don't have any experience necessarily with a salmon hatchery, but I feel like I could do well. I could learn quick, things like that." A reason that I think I got the job is because I have lawn care experience, and since it's on an island, it's basically the island itself is like its own little community, and basically the whole community is all of the resources and manpower is to making sure that the salmon population continues and allows commercial fishing to happen, while maintaining the salmon population. So it's basically like conservation. It's like the best of both worlds, where you've got conservation coming in and you've got people being fed with the resource. So it's something that I'm totally for. And like I was saying, the lawn care helped because since you're on an island, you don't call someone to come cut the grass. You don't call someone to do weed eating or anything like that. I have mechanical experience. They said that I could also be taught how to work on the machines that are there. All of the island hatcheries have their own water treatment plants that's ran by the company that I'm working for. So it's like it's basically like an off-grid living where I get to play with fish all day, and that's probably a way to make it sound really fun. It's going to be work regardless, but basically I fly out, what is it, the 9th of May?
May 9th at we got to be
really
at the
early.
airport at like 3 in the morning so you can
Yeah.
fly out in time.
And I get there at 8:43 in the afternoon, so it's like an all-day
Alaskan
thing.
time.
Yeah, 8:43
Not our
in
time.
Alaska. So it would really be
Like 10 or 11 our
here.
time,
Yeah.
Because it's almost 9 o'clock.
I'm basically flying back in time as time progresses. But basically, the company is Prince William Sound Aquaculture Corporation. It was started by like a group of commercial fishermen in Alaska, and it just kind of took off. Basically, yeah, all it really does is it, since salmon die right after they mate, they catch mature salmon that are there to mate in the rivers, and you will collect these salmon. You'll put them all in the water that's near the hatchery, and then we'll start to process them. So basically, you're dispatching, and then we harvest the resource. The eggs, the milk, and the meat off of the fish. And then they're incubating the eggs on site, and then basically all of that time after egg take is towards maintaining facility and
making sure the eggs hatch.
Yeah, and making sure that the eggs hatch. And once they're hatched, then it's all about feeding the fish and maintaining the facility. So there's always things to be doing, and I think that's a mentality that I have that they liked. Because when I applied, it was $12.20 base pay, but whenever they sent me the email, it was $12.70. So your boy got 50 cents after an interview.
So he'll get back around like September 21st. So he'll be gone.
So this is the really cool thing about it. So I'll go May 9th. It's supposed to end September 21st. Weather could change, things like that, but that's the project date that's supposed to end. If the end of it is September, but they're like, oh, we need you to stay here, and I'm like, well, I didn't apply for that. I will pay for a flight out if they try to do that to me. I'm not doing that, unless like
You're just enjoying yourself?
yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'll stay.
And like this is like 5 months. What is that, about 20 weeks?
19.1.
20 weeks of
Yeah.
like I can't travel to him and he can't travel to me, so we just have to like communicate through these things.
Yeah, they have Wi-Fi out there. It's satellite Wi-Fi, so it's weather dependent. They said it's fairly reliable, so you know, I'll be calling whenever I'm not shrimping or fishing or diving
Or
or hiking or
working.
yeah.
And I'm gonna shamelessly plug him real quick. If y'all follow him, which will be in the bio, you'll see it, like all of his Alaskan content. He's gonna be posting a lot of content.
Yeah, I'll probably be posting a lot of pictures.
On TikTok and Instagram. I'll tag him below. And while he's gone, my sister's gonna come live with me, and a friend of mine's gonna crash with us about 2 weeks at it every month until her boyfriend gets back into the state. It's my hair tie.
It's a kind of a toot little collar.
So I'm not gonna be alone. Okay, let's not throw the cat around.
She likes it. She's playing.
So yeah, I won't be alone, and my sister's gonna come live with me, and I think I'm gonna take like all the money I make doing social media and put it into like travels.
I didn't even say what the cool thing was. Is that
I
I work till September, and then we make enough money to basically where I just stay home for the holidays, and then I'll go back in January if I want to.
He should get back right in time for Phoenix's fifth birthday. For some reason I thought she was already 5. And we might throw like a mini mock early birthday for Oriana and Ellebeck, so he can be there for their birthday. But what really sucks is he flies out before his birthday, and he flies out before our 5th anniversary, which makes me really sad. But I'm gonna go spend our 5th anniversary with Raven, I think. What's really cool about this job too is eventually you wanted to go to college to get a job like this.
Yeah, and so this is a really good opportunity if I want to go into conservation, which I do. And so basically, well, not only do I eventually get to go to college doing this job, but if I become a permanent employee, well, they basically house us on the island where the hatchery is. So me and Lydia and all the 3 girls
maybe a 4th baby
would go and live in an off-grid lifestyle on the hatchery in Alaska, in the southeastern part of the islands that are off in Alaska.
I still plan on working on the bus while he's gone. Me and my sister are going to work on the bus. We still plan on traveling in the bus. This just might set us back a little bit. Where we save, and maybe he can take like a year or 6 months off the hatchery and we'll travel full time. Because really, I think I only wanted to travel full time for like a year, maybe 2, and then settle back down. Because I know y'all are going to ask about the bus. So yes, we still plan on using the bus, and I still plan on working on it. And if it's not done by the time me and the girls move to Alaska, then we're just going to like put it in storage here and then come work on it whenever he's not working. You want to tell them about your COVID shot you got for this job?
It sucked.
I thought he was gonna unalive. I am very pasty. It is not fixing around my face. Is that about all you can think about to talk about?
I mean, I could go into more about it, but there's really no point.
She still stinks.
She does.
If y'all have any more questions, feel free to go to my TikTok or his TikTok and we'll answer them. This is just like a brief thing to kind of like... You okay?
She stabbed me.
This is just kind of like a brief video to let y'all know what's going on. So all of our...
Okay, don't climb me.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So all our socials will be linked below. So if y'all have questions, go ask. You can ask on my page or Christopher's page. And we'll answer them for you. So think that's it. Hope I didn't give y'all a heart attack with how I started this whole video.
Yeah, you did. You wanted to.
So, I think that's all for now. Bye, guys. Say bye. Tell them bye.